up, you guys? MCLegoboy here with 75200 Ahch-To Island Training. So, the main reason why I got this set, which is 241 pieces and only $30, is because it's $30 and that's the best way to get Old Man Luke. Like, Old Man Luke is probably never going to show up ever again. And I've been wanting Old Man Luke since 2015, when at the end of The Force Awakens we see him, and then we cut, and the movie's over. And so I've been wanting Old Man Luke ever since then, and now we finally get him, and I'm happy. And I'm super happy that it wasn't like some like $70 to $90 set where it would have had like 2 or 3, maybe even 4 huts, and you'd have like this kind of big like hunk of landscape, and it's like, that'd be great, but at the same time it's like, I don't have room. So for it to be this nice small little $30 set, it's fantastic. So and for some reason I decided to put the extra pieces with the set, with the instructions, like in the room somewhere. I think I just needed to get them out of the way, because I have a big pile of stuff in the middle of my room right now. I didn't have anywhere to put it. So we do actually have all the extra pieces, unlike the last few reviews that I've done. But anyway, we'll go over the minifigures now from least interesting to most interesting. So in terms of least interesting, it's the Porg. I never understood the hype behind the Porgs. Like, they're not bad. But in the movie, we keep cutting to them for, like, small little humor, which is fine when we're on the island. But as soon as we're off the island and we're in the Millennium Falcon and they're still there, it's like, come on. I don't need this. I like the little, like, yell or little cry out, scream, like, war call thing. That's fine. But as soon as he starts, like, flying around and smacking on things and Chewie has to bat one away, it's like, oh, come on. Like, can't we just have the action? Like, I don't need Porgs. And I've run into a number of people that said that they got the set specifically for the Porg, and I'm like, no, that's not a reason.
You are so disappointing on so many levels.
You get it for Old Man Luke. But one good thing, I do like the reuse of the BB-8 head for the Porg. It seems like it was made specifically for that, you know? It really works. So, yeah. The next figure is Rey. She looks good in this print. We got nice little like straps going everywhere. Got some little knee pads. Got a nice vest going on. It works. And this uses her regular hair from episode 7. The Heavy Assault Walker does come with her new hairstyle that you can see up in the image. But I kind of don't like how it looks. I don't have the set, but I've seen it on display at the Lego store, and I don't like how it looks there. I don't really like how it looks on the buildable figure. So I'm not sure how to feel about this. Hopefully she gets a new hairstyle, or she grows it out more or something. I don't know. Or she puts it back in the 111. I don't know. But we got 2 faces. We got her in this little smiley. Slight smile. Maybe. There we go. Little slight smile. And then a, like, very disappointed face, because if you've seen the movie, you can tell that she's very frustrated. We also have her staff. And then the best figure, in my opinion, is Old Man Luke. He looks incredible. The, like, one big thing about okay, there are some slight nitpicks about this version of Luke. One, he looks like this at the very beginning of the movie, and then he changes into something else. So it's a little different, but also I don't really like these new capes where they're nice and like squishy and you can like tug on them. What's nice is that like you can kind of get them into like some posing like that. Like you can make it look like it's a little more windswept. You can have it be flared out like that. That's fine. But I miss the older style capes. because when you press the head down, it squishes the material, and then it kind of wraps around the head. It's a little weird. Got his little robot hand. Got some back printing that's going to be covered up. So I always find that questionable. It's like, why'd you give him back printing? But, you know, we do have 2 faces for Luke. We've got this this very static expression, just kind of, and then we've got the angry expression, which is great because, you know, he's angry. Yeah, I mean, he's such a grump, and I love it. And then you've got his hair, and his hair looks fantastic. The only problem, though, is that it matches everything else on him when it should be a little more gray, or if they found a way to like print on some gray, because that's what Mark Hamill's hair is doing right now. And when you look close enough, the beard has some little splotches of gray in it, and his hair is doing the same thing. So, but yeah, I'm super happy with this. I like the hair and what it's doing. It almost looked like mine for a second at one point, but the part's on the wrong side. It would look like what my hair used to look like in a mirror, which just goes to show that I don't have great taste in hair. I don't know. I did get a haircut recently, but not that it matters. You only see my hands.
Jazz hands.
We'll get all that out of the way. Was there anything in here that I needed to show you? I don't think so. Although there is like a number of good pieces in here as well, not just... I don't know why I picked this up. I don't know why I picked up the instructions. They're just here. But yeah, as you can see, we get a whole mess of pieces. I think it came with 3 bags. I want to say 3. And they each had small pieces in them, extra pieces. Like, we got one of these guys with the 1x1 with the hole all the way through. Got one of these in white. I've never seen one of these in white before. Got some sticky stuff. Got fruit. Got green cherries. Not sure why. Green of all colors for cherries. But I've seen that before a number of times. One time actually for Gary the Snail. From SpongeBob. And then we also get the nice little 3x3 or 1x3 8 bars. I'm always going to get excited about these because for the longest time we've wanted them, and then they were released in the collectible minifigure series, but then never in sets, and now they're finally in sets. And they've been in sets for a few years now, but I'm still happy about it. So now let's get on to this island. Get it right there. So the cool thing about this is that just first and foremost, like, you can split it up into multiple sections. It doesn't need to stay like that. You can swap things around, kind of make it a little more custom. I'm not saying that it looks the best like that, but you can do that. So if you got more than one of this set, you can kind of do a little bit of modular stuff with it. But it obviously looks best like this. We got a little fireplace, got some stones, got these nice curvy pieces. And the great thing about Ahch-To is that they've got like all these little stone work things, like little patches of stone. So this whole little structure is detailed with little masonry pieces, little pieces that stick out, little curvy pieces, tiles, wedges. There are all sorts of little things in there. Got some stickers as well, which kind of adds to some of the detail. But nothing really much here, but it works as kind of a little mini stairway up to the rest of the hut. On this section, if you guys have seen the trailer, you see Ray spinning around doing stuff. But in the movie, she actually does cut all the way through the rock, so you can do that. And then you can pretend to break it open and have a crystal inside. Now, I don't remember if the crystal broke out from here. Now, there is no crystal in the movie, But this is just some fun stuff inside. They say that it's a kyber crystal inside, which is cool. I'm okay with that. I certainly have no problems with it because, you know. But yeah, you can do this, or you can have the staff in her hand, because we also see here doing that with the staff of just spinning around and making light of that. So yeah, cool. I like that they included this little spinny bit. And this might be one of the first times that we've got these curved tiles on my channel. So I like them. Same thing with the Porg. We got a few of these new curved tiles on there, and I think they're great. Only been waiting forever for them. Now, if only we can get these guys that are curvy in plate form, so get some studs on there. That would help a lot, too. So, we got the island. It splits up into 3 pieces. Got a little spot for the Porg, so I'll set them here, because the Porg goes well right there. Oh yeah, hey, there's also a little bit right here. So you can actually put things around on other sides. So we can actually move it on over here. So got some good modular stuff going on. So here we are at the back of the hut. It actually does split up here, so you do have more access inside. So it splits up into even more pieces. And one thing I'd like to make note of is that I'm surprised that they're actually still making these pieces. I was not aware that they were. The only time that I've ever seen them, I think, was in the original Slave one from 2000. These are the slopes used for some of the main section of the ship. And then we add some stickers onto it, so of course. Because why wouldn't you? I'm pretty sure that this black tile is there just to give the illusion of there being a hole there, but there's not a hole there. So we'll take this off so we can get some more light in there. Got a little backpack that can be removed. You've got a fish in there. We got a stick. We got a little cup. We got a pan. This is supposed to be a torch or a candle of some sort. I would have never guessed that, but okay. In there we have our little compartment for food. By the way, this is the first time I've ever gotten a fish in a set. I love it. But this little compartment can be lifted up, so it's a table, kind of a workspace, as well as a hidden compartment for food. Kind of keep it safe, because Ahch-To seems to be like it's a fairly rainy place at times. We've got these new tiles and plate pieces, new tile plate pieces, where it's a 2x2 with 2 studs on one side, and this is fantastic. We'll see later that they use them in microfighters. If you continue to watch my channel, hey, come back in a week. You'll see some microfighters. I think this is just like a thing with coal in it, or it's a toilet. I'm not sure. Make up whatever you want. The bed can be folded up so there's a little more room to work with inside. And we also have this Nido function where, say you have Ray down here and she's got a nightmare and she freaks out and like the force like taps into her, bam, blows out a piece of the wall. So unfortunately we don't have her little pistol, because that is what happens in the movie. Sorry, spoilers. Slight spoilers. I mean, by the time that this video is coming out, it's probably already like April or something. So, or at least at the very earliest, mid-March, at the very latest, sometime in April. So you've probably already seen the movie. In fact, the movie might almost be ready to come out on Blu-ray and DVD. Maybe not VHS, so. But yeah, man. It's a neat little function. Super simple, works like a charm. So there's tons of little fun details and hidden passageways. Got this little cloth door that I totally forgot to mention. Apparently, Luke's hut actually uses, like, part of the wing of an X-Wing as his door. But I remember reading on Brickset, because a number of people were completely land-blasting the designer of the First Order ATST set, which, in my opinion, doesn't look great because it's not a full ATST, and you can't remove any bit on it to reenact the scene that it's like portraying. But I will say that he's the designer of this set and the Bounty Hunter Battle Pack set, another Battle Pack set, the Resistance Troop Transport, the little, or not Troop Transport, but like the little thing with Rey and Finn and BB-8. Like, I own 3 of the sets that this guy has ever designed, and he's only designed like 5 sets. They're all great. They're all like pretty well made sets. And he makes one set, like makes the decision not to do one thing in one set, and everybody hates him now. And I feel so bad about that because, like, oh man, because this is such a good set. And he actually has a list of the sets that he's designed on Bricklink, as well as notes saying what it is that he's done, and why he did it. And with this set, he didn't make it designed after anybody's specific hut on Ahch-To. It was just generic designs, but it could be either Luke's or Rey's, but it's neither one of them's hut specifically. So that's neat. But I just wanted to say that it's nobody's specific hut, so you could technically get another one. Although, I mean, at that point, then you're getting it just to sell figures off, probably. But yeah, man, I gotta say, this is a great set, totally worth the $30. Tons of playability, great figures. I mean, even the Porg's good. I'm just not crazy about Porgs. I'm more of a Crystal Fox person. So yeah, man. And they actually do something in the movie. Not like Porgs, all right? Watch, J.J. Abrams is gonna find some way to make a Porg important in Episode 9.
It's a trap!
So, yeah, this great set. I really like it. So, this has been MCLegoboy with 75200 Ahch-To Island Training. See you guys.